So that's enough for me. Okay, so alright, let's see what I'm going to do here. Got that 2 divisions right there. I probably can move in here and then have these guys support attack. See if that works. Doesn't look like it. Oh, no. I was about down to 4 divisions. My army is just incompetent right now. Alright, so you guys didn't even get that done. Oh, you whatever. Oh man, that can be frustrating sometimes too. Yeah, I made that mistake right here. It looks like so. Great. Alright, so hopefully not too much will be interfered now. So actually, you know what? Screw it. That's not gonna work out. So we're gonna do this now. It's sometimes frustrating when something like that happens, you know. All right, so let's switch those around. All right, let's do that. That's 1941, and that's I'm not gonna do that just yet. I already got 1939 troops. And then I should actually upgrade my Mountaineers now. So the first research is in 37. So now it's time to upgrade them to 39, or at least level 2 Mountaineers, which are a little bit better, as you can see here. My land doctrines, already got that, so it's pre-planned. I should actually research the basic computing machine, and I don't know how many times I've actually tried to research all these things before getting forcefully cancelled. So let's try that. All right. And sometimes I'm like so involved in the battles and pretty much the situation, military situation that's going on, that I would actually tend to forget doing the research, because in other games like this, in other games in that similar situation, you really don't think about, and then they don't really have the technology research that you would typically do in this. So it's like whatever, you know, it's pretty much military focused or what, or politically focused or whatever kind of game it is. But typically World War II games are more military focused. This is like different. It's not so much military focused as it is, like, you know, you gotta research technology, you gotta deal with sometimes political situations, you know, appoint the right ministers. And speaking of which, I probably need to do that as well. You guys disappoint me. Oh, you disappoint me. Why must you disappoint me? Oh, whatever. No, just stop. And then we just occupy the country, so the revolt risk is down more than it would be if the country was annexed. So, and that's kind of like the recent exploits that people of Paradox has been doing. The people who actually play the Hearts of Iron 2 games, that's pretty much what they do. Is like they don't really annex, they occupy. So, and traditionally, not many countries were annexed. Austria, Czechoslovakia probably be considered annexed, and then having a Slovakia puppet. Luxembourg, I believe, might have been annexed. I don't think they were totally occupied. I mean, they were totally occupied and then annexed. Denmark was occupied. Norway was occupied. So not many countries were technically annexed. So, so let's go. All right. So I'm going to actually do a support tech here, and then no, don't do that. Jeez, the lag is just, you know, sometimes it's frustrating. All right. This looked like it might work. It just might work. Awesome. Alright, that worked. That worked a little bit better, considering there was more on the flank. So we had a support attack from the front and then from the flank in the back. So that worked a little bit better. And then I'm going to actually try to do this, see if it works. If, maybe, no. And then something. Either a country is released, which might have been Serbia. Ooh, so Yugoslavia gives up and Serbia is formed. Yugoslavia falls apart after the dispute with Austria and lost much land. The Serbs were a majority in the current Yugoslavia. Technically, I think they were all over Yugoslavia at first. I'm not sure. You guys can correct me on that if the Serbians were ever really the majority or they were the minority. So since Yugoslavia has pretty much been reduced to Serbia, they figured, okay, well, we just become Serbia. So we got Serbia here. Hello, Serbia. Alright, so Serbia falls apart. Haha. I mean, Yugoslavia falls apart. So I'm going to try to say hi to the Serbians. I could give them that, but I'm not. Because I am just that mean and I don't really need to lose any more land than what I have now. Okay. So not much going on here. Not much going on, well, a little bit here. Let's see what, and not too much going on there. I mean, that Brest of Tough, that was pretty close. That was pretty close though. Brest of Tough. This talk, whatever, is pretty much occupied. Which should have clicked. So that's not too bad then. Alright, what do I want to do here? It's just so... The Austria... I mean, not Austria, but Romania is kind of a weird country in which how the borders are all different. Provisional borders are like a little maze almost. Alright, so let's try this. One more time. I probably do need to get one more division at least, and then, okay, that failed. I somewhat have manpower, so... Oh, okay, so it's only 7 manpower for a tank. Ignore that one day. Just ignore it. I think I explained it in the last video what happened. Okay. Alright, so it's total silence right now. I probably should get an Air Force. I really should get an Air Force. Okay. I got close air support too. That's right. Close air support is going to be important if you. It tends to be doing a little bit more of an important role than say I don't know, tactical air force. I mean, if you really look at the what close air support is, think about the famous Ju-88 Snukas, and you'll get the idea of what close air support is. Alright, again with the separatists, Jesus, man. And I think, and Jesus was a separatist too. Alright, alright, so I'm gonna build some close air support, which would be my first Austrian Air Force since its revival. France is pretty much thinking, don't know what to do at this point. And then the British are doing something here. don't know what. So half the video is pretty much without commentary, the first half anyway, and then you can see here, I guess Spain's paranoid about Gibraltar. And then you got the Polish moving in, or not moving in, but pretty much moving out. You can see the Soviets are pretty much moving in. Trying to finish what they didn't finish during the revolution. Let's see what else is going on here around the world before I end the video. Japan's really digging into China. Wow, look at that. Huh. Okay. So China is pretty much getting their asses kicked. And you can see here in Canada, hey, hello, United States, blah blah, who cares? And that's pretty much around the world. And you can see here South Africa down here. Yeah. Pretty much the only free nation except for Liberia, which is right here, Monrovia. So yeah. And then here's pretty much what it looks like from the aerial view once again. So with that, we'll leave you guys, and then when we come back, hopefully I can gain some ground with the in the Romanian front, and more specifically with the German front, because that's going to be the bitch to deal with, is the Germans. And hopefully the French would actually send more troops over. That'd be nice. But of course, I can understand that they have to keep their fortress of level 10 forts here. But, and with a note on level 10 forts, if you even have one division there, they're not going to attack you. Their AIs, that's how stupid the AI is. And you know, and honestly, I probably can see that, because level 10 forts are the maxed out powerful forts of land and sea, if you have a sea fort, or at least a sea defense here. And I can understand that, but even if you just leave one division there, the AI is not going to attack you. So if pretty much if France really did the Maginot Line as they planned and go all the way around behind the Belgian border, the German AI will not attack. So with that, this is German Wehrmacht signing off. Hopefully I can gain some ground in the next couple videos. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I do apologize for the first half of the first video will be without commentary for a while. So see you guys later.